Our goal is to protect those most at risk.
The heroes in the story are the people of Flint.
There is no safe level of lead.
They raised their voices and they were screaming and yelling and going to town hall meetings with jugs of brown water.
No one deserves to have their child or themselves permanently damaged because someone decided to save some money and didn't tell anyone.
But the city had lost democracy. It was also a poor city. It was a predominantly minority city, and nobody was listening to the heroic people of Flint. So for all of these reasons together, it was a perfect storm for the lead that is in our plumbing to come out of our plumbing, to get into our drinking water, and to get into the bodies of our children. What is most unjust is that lead exposure is well known to be a form of environmental racism. It is an environmental injustice. It is our poor children. It is our predominantly minority children that continue to have significant disparate exposures to lead. It is our kids in Flint, our kids in Detroit, our kids in Philadelphia, our kids in Baltimore, our kids in Pittsburgh, our kids in Chicago that already have higher rates of lead exposure, as well as every other environmental obstacle that threatens their development.
Because unfortunately, Pittsburgh is the tale of two cities. There is the place that we know and love that's prospering and flourishing, but there are also folks who are just not receiving those benefits at the same rate and level of the rest of us in the city.
So it's great that people are talking about lead. By and large, before Flint, people thought we took care of lead. The funding for lead elimination or prevention was cut from the CDC. Lead is very much a problem of yesterday, but it is totally a problem of today, and it is a problem of tomorrow.
Removing that neurotoxin that damages a child's brain before it does the damage is essential.
There is lead everywhere, and by and large, we have to get that out of our plumbing, but that is going to take time. And until then, we have to optimize the corrosion control in all of our communities, and we have to educate the public.
It starts in our communities, whether it's in Homewood or the Hill or in Squirrel Hill or in the South Hills. Being a part member and an active member of your community is really what's key.
For the families that are most vulnerable, for those pregnant moms and those kids under 5'6", they by and large should be using filters.
We have to educate ourselves on these issues, and we also have to educate our residents. We have to educate our parents. We have to educate our child care providers so that we can, once we are armed with this information, advocate for the policy changes and the supports that we need.